Hi everyone, I am so glad that you are back. Hopefully this is recording. Yes, today I am going to be talking about the new Healthy Foundation from Physicians Formula. I have been trying this out along with the primer and I have some thoughts, so let's make up. Okay, so I am going to be talking about this foundation. I've had this foundation now for about 3 weeks and I've worn it off and on because I have other makeup that I'm that I am preparing to review. So I have been trying this one out and I had a little trouble because the first time I bought it in the wrong color and I had to return it. I bought it too dark and I had to return it and it was not in my Ulta stores yet. I did return it in stores, but then I had lipstick on my teeth. Yeah, I do. Stars in heaven. Sorry about that. That happened in my last video. I'm like, okay, now I'm paranoid. Okay, so as I was saying, it was not at my Ulta stores, so I did return it at the store, but I had to order it online again to get it. So I finally got it in the mail, and that was about 3 weeks ago, and now it is at my local Kroger. I saw it at Target, I saw it at Walmart as well. So anyways, this packaging, let me just talk about this packaging real quick. Let me show it to you and I'll put a picture up as well. But this packaging feels very luxurious. It is a glass bottle. You get the standard 1 fluid ounce. It says that it is for all skin types and it has a burning complex and an SPF of 20. And again, this packaging looks like the Dior Forever. I don't have that foundation because it's super expensive, but it does look like the Dior Forever packaging. Okay, when you open it up, it has this humongous Doe Foot Applicator that looks like the Clinique Perfecting one. It also looks like the Tarte Shape Tape one. You know that Tarte Shape Tape is really... Actually, let me compare those real quick and see what they look like. Okay, well, the Tarte Shape Tape, of course, is a little bit smaller, but not by much. Let me see if this focuses. There it is. It's a little, so this is becoming really popular in foundations and in concealers to have that type of applicator. I personally don't like them very much because it is a hassle to dip and put it on and dip and put it on. And I will put a demo of me putting this on, maybe on it's going to be on a different day, so you might see different clothes. But I am going to be doing a demonstration putting this foundation on because you pretty much have to dip back in and put it on, dip back in, put it on. I don't have this foundation on today because I just filmed another video and I'm wearing another foundation, but I am going to show you I have this foundation, the Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Foundation from Rimmel. I do have a review on this foundation, and this foundation, I'll link it up here. And this foundation also has that Doe Foot Applicator, and I'm very careful because it drips. It also has that type of Doe Foot Applicator. Now, let me see if this... there it is. This one I like a little bit better because it is a sponge and you don't have to dip back in and put it on it. So you have this right here is a sponge. So it has absorbed enough of the product that you can put it on. Anyway, I talk about that on my video, but I like that one much better because you don't have to dip back in and dip back in. So if they're gonna put a Doe Foot Applicator, please do it in a sponge type thing so that you don't have to dip back in. And also, I don't have that, but everybody has bacteria on their faces. And if you have acne or you have any condition, you are putting, even like regular, like normal skin, you are putting that back in and back in. Anyways, enough ranting about that. About the foundation. Okay, the foundation is said to have a brightening complex, so it is supposed to be bright. In my experience with this foundation, I am going to put up I was wearing this one yesterday and I'm going to put up a picture of just when I had just put it on. I did wear it the entire day. Yesterday I wore it for 12 hours because I wanted to remember what it looks like on me. And this has been a hit or miss for me. It has been a hit or miss because the first time I wore it with the primer. I always try to wear it with the primer that they market it with just to see how it works. And this primer is called the Spotlight Illuminating Primer. It comes in this packaging that it is very pretty. It has a pump, which I like. And it reminds me a lot of the Becca backlight filter. And I'll put up pictures of this with the pump and everything. Everybody knows about the Becca backlight filter. Let me just, oh gosh, I poured out way too much. Okay, let me just do swatches of both real quick. This is what they look like side by side. This is the Physicians Formula one. This is the Becca backlight filter. The Physicians Formula, see how it's running a little bit down my hand? And if this is a super hard swatch. If I swatch it, let me see if I find it right here. See, they, in my opinion, they look pretty similar. The backlight filter is this one, and this one is the Physicians Formula one. On the face, they have the exact same look. Let me see if I find something to wipe my hand. On the face, they have the exact same look. They are both, I want to say, super luminous. They are both super luminous. When you look at them up close, and oh, I almost, okay. Okay, when you look at them both up close, like you put your mirror like right here, you can see the shimmer. You can see little specks of, it's not like chunky glitter. It's not that. It's like super fine, but you can see that shimmer. Does it come through when you have the foundation on? I don't think so. Actually, this primer dries my face a little bit. This primer, I don't know if it's the shimmer or I don't know what it is, but it dries my face a little bit. I have really dry skin, and these are supposed to work for me, but I found that both of these dry my face out a little bit. And I don't know, when I have worn it with this one, this foundation, like right here, has absorbed into my skin and it looks dry. It looks super dry. Now, yesterday, I made it a point to moisturize really well. I used the setting spray. Oh, I have a fuzz. I used the setting spray after I put it on, and I moisturized the heck out of my face. I used my regular moisturizer. I made sure to, to drink a glass of water yesterday, but I was sure to, with my creams, to just do a very good regimen before I used this foundation. And it lasted the whole day. It lasted really good. It did not do that dry, cakey, weird thing around here. And it looked really pretty. So I think that for me, this foundation, I need to hydrate my face really well. And once I do that, I can use this foundation. Now, I also used it with my favorite NYX Hydra Touch Primer. And for me, I guess I'm just like already biased with this primer, but I just love this primer. And maybe I'm just biased, but I think it looked better with this one because it's really hydrating than with this one, that is the one that it comes with. Okay, this foundation comes in 12 shades. L for, it's like LC and MC, like light cool, medium cool, and then it has I have mine in MW2, which is medium warm 2, and then it goes all the way to darker skin tones. And so it has a pretty good range. I mean, they could do better. Physicians Formula could do better, but for Physicians Formula, because they tend to be, really pretty horrible with their shade range, it's a pretty good shade range. Now, the ingredient that they have said that is important in this foundation is called let me find it, the Wuzu Yu extract. Hopefully, I am saying that correctly. Okay, and I am like, okay, what is that? And I'm going to pop a picture right over here of it. It is a plant. It is a fruit extract that quickly illuminates and brightens dull, lifeless skin, making it look brighter and more healthy. And I'll go ahead and link this website down in the description box. Okay, another study says that the Wuzu Yu, I hope I'm saying that right, extract, the results demonstrated that it is a powerful anti-inflammatory, and when it is applied topically to human skin. So if you have puffiness or you have, some kind inflammation, I would hope that this is something that you can use and have your skin look healthier. Every time I've used it, I've gotten compliments with it. So even though I have felt that my skin gets dry with it, I think it's just my skin is dry. This weather doesn't decide what to do. So it has a lot to do with like environmental factors as well. But the foundation itself has worked very well for me. Also upon like reading up on this extract, because I was really curious of it, it says that it stimulates the extracellular release of nitric oxide in the blood vessels, which dilates them and improves microcirculation. Upon researching, because I just like reading up on stuff that I'm putting on my face because I am allergic to many things, and so I need to just read up on things when it's a new ingredient that I'm going to put up on my face. It says that it is a fruit that is grown in a very specific area of China, and that it stimulates the extracellular release of nitric oxide in the blood vessels, which dilates them and improves the microcirculation. So it seems to be an anti-inflammatory. It improves circulation, so that improves anything that any inflammation that you may have. So it is a good ingredient that they put in here. In the ingredients list, it is pretty down the ingredients list. It also lists okay. It is listed also that it has kernel oil, and it has fruit extract. It also has let me see what else I found on here that was important. It has rosea root extract, and it has rosemary. And so it's got some ingredients that are good, sunflower oil as well. So it's got good things that are good for that brightening effect. If you have oily skin, I don't know how this would work for you, because it is pretty brightening and it is pretty luminous. And so if you have oily skin, I don't know if your oils are going to, it's going to break it down and just going to look, kind of oily at the end of the day. But for me, I thought it was a really good foundation. Is it blowing my socks off? No, it's not, and I think it's because of my dry skin, because it pretty much just sucked it up. Now, like I said, yesterday I had a really good experience with it. So take that for what it is. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to stay joyfully beautiful, and I will see you on my next video. Bye-bye.